am I doing this? That's another thing. Why am I doing this? Oh, quarantine. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming. My arm hurts. The 100,000 step challenge. I had the idea that I would try it, except I was in quarantine. So my plan was to do it inside in my hotel room. What could go wrong? How bad could it be? Now the 100,000 step challenge is everywhere on YouTube, and this YouTuber, Markiplier, has done it. Well, actually, this was my first warning. He didn't quite make it. He described himself as a broken man, and in the end, he even went as far as to say that his legs stopped working, and he did it mostly inside. This should have been my warning. Now, I'm unfit, I'm overweight, I'm unprepared, so I should have really thought about this a little bit more. But I was in quarantine, and maybe I wasn't thinking straight. And the day before, I was feeling quite confident. I was working out how many steps I needed to do each hour to hit the magic 100,000 and when I had to begin. So, what happened? So I started at 5 a.m. and I started walking up and down the carpet in my room, barefoot, which I think was another mistake. In total, it's 10 steps each way, but I was feeling quite confident. So on my phone, I have a pedometer, Samsung Health app, and as you can see, it was going okay. 2,419 steps. It was going well. Slowly, it was becoming dawn outside, and things were going well. I think this was still the innocent stage, because while I was walking, I was still filming a lot, and I was even getting quite cocky, trying to fit this spider in the moon for some reason, and thinking, yeah, I can do this, and I've got time. I've got time to try to fit a spider in the moon as part of the B-roll. My phone needs a charge. That's another thing. I'm back at 20. That's a fifth of the way, isn't it? So I'm a fifth of the way. So that's breakfast, 21:52, breakfast time. So at 10 o'clock, and I missed my schedule, my target, by 600 steps. And I don't know why, I think maybe the middle 20 minutes of that hour, I sort of drifted and I wasn't really walking with purpose, so I was just dawdling a little bit. I was going to stop for 11's and have a coffee and a roll with some butter and jam, but I'm going to put that off. I'm going to not have 11's. I'm going to push on. It's really getting hard now. Getting harder and harder. It's really difficult. I didn't realise it was so difficult. It's really Physically difficult, because we're talking 2 marathons up and down on a piece of carpet in a room. Mentally it's difficult as well. It feels, you know, you're walking next to a bed the whole time, and you feel tired. So you're thinking the whole time, oh, I don't need to do this. I could go and have a sleep, or you could go and do some work, or you could do and have more, maybe some coffee or something, or have another shower, or do something. Just lay down in the bed and fall asleep. So I woke up at 5 o'clock. I've been walking ever since. I had maybe 10 minutes sitting down, eating breakfast, and I had a shower, 5-minute shower, quick shower. Gosh. So yeah, this is harder than I thought. I thought this was going to be relatively easy. Physically, you know, if you were outside, I think it would be quite easy. But when you're walking up and down, you know, you have to stop to turn around, and you have to get going again, and then get to the other end of the room. You stop again, and so it's not a consistent pace. After each turn, you have to get some momentum again. So that's different from if you're outside just walking. It's all natural momentum. It keeps you here. Your momentum stops. You've got to start again. So again, get to this end of the room. You've stopped. You've got to get going again. I think that has an effect physically, and I think it has an effect mentally. I don't know. Just it seems. I think this would be easier outside. I think, of course, it's easier outside. I'm in a hotel room. I'm in quarantine. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. It's harder than I thought. Okay, so 50,000, and that's 34 minutes ahead of schedule. So I'm a half an hour ahead of schedule to get halfway. So I'm halfway. Feels good. That feels good. That's the first marathon done. So that's 24 miles I've done here, 24, 25 miles in this room so far. And now I'm going to start another 25 miles or more. Is it more than 25? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, keep going. But I've done 50%, I've done half. That's really good. I'm still going. I don't know how I'm still going. Oh, I shut the sun out. It was, I don't know, it was making me, it was stealing energy almost. I'm still going. I think I'm still ahead of the schedule, but the schedule is catching up with me, and I have no energy to go faster. So I'm a bit nervous now. It's still a long way to go. It's about 5:30, and I still need to do a lot of walking. But it's really, well, actually I think I'm getting a second wind. You know, but I'm aching all over. I didn't really prepare for this, so that's my fault. You know, I was doing 20,000 steps and I jumped to 100,000 steps. But I think it's more a sort of mental game, because it's such a weird thing that the fact that you lose momentum every turn is just, yeah, it's like that's, and then start again. It's difficult. Oh well, let's keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up. I think I'm going slightly crazy because I had to have a drink of water So I got some water out of the fridge, put my phones down to unscrew the top of the water, and then started drinking. And I was still stepping on the spot, thinking, oh, I can still step. But I hadn't picked up my phones. Oh no. Oh. Matey boy's there, spider. Been building a big web out there. 85,000. And it's just about 6 minutes to 9. Okay, I'm going slowly, but I still have a chance. It's now 9:30. 88918. Why am I doing this? That's another thing. Why am I doing this? Oh, quarantine. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming. My arm hurts. I'm close to giving up. It's really hard. It's too hard, I think. It's too hard. My feet hurt, my legs hurt, my back, my sides. Whoa. It's really tough. I thought physically I could do it, but I think going barefoot was a mistake. You know, but that's a quarantine thing, yeah? And that's an inside thing. You're inside, so I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know. So at this point, I was broken. I ached, I was tired, I couldn't go on. And I was starting to get ready a speech about how I tried, but I didn't quite make it. And that's okay, and I'll do it next time when I'm better prepared. But I don't know what changed my mind, but I decided not to do that speech. And instead, this happened. There. Done it. Oh my. Oh my. 11:25. 11:25. Oh my. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That was hard. That was really, really hard. Okay. I'm so exhausted. I'm going to end this video. I'll probably close this video tomorrow because I cannot believe I did it. I did it. Oh, I can't believe I did it. Oh, I'm still walking. I don't know why I'm still walking. I bumped into the door. I think I don't know, I was almost blacking out. Okay, there you go. Unbelievable. That is something else. That was so hard. Okay, I'm going to speak more later. Okay. Oh, so pleased. So I did it. That was the worst day of my life. The hardest thing I ever tried to do. The worst thing I ever tried to do. I promise now, I'm warning you, don't try to do it. It's not worth it. I was going to say about the spider and Robert the Bruce and all this stuff about trying and, you know, learning from that, not to give up, because I didn't give up. And I suppose there is something in that. There is actually the thing about challenges. You put yourself in an uncomfortable position to discover if you have gumption, or as they say in Korea, you know, fighting spirit. But succeeding isn't important. The most important thing is the learning. And so if learning is the most important thing, what did I learn from that day? What did I learn from doing 100,000 steps in a day in a hotel room? Well, I learned that I will never ever walk 100,000 steps in a day in a hotel room ever again. And that is a promise. Yeah, It's good to do a challenge, but it's also good not to try and do a challenge ever again.